What is up, my Division 2 peeps, and welcome to the Build Junkies channel. Today we're going to take a look at another Heartbreaker build variant. Now, this is a protection from elites variant. One of my clan captains, Outlaw, he likes to run protection from elites, and he reminded me not too long ago about his Heartbreaker variant, and I decided to put one together with my own little salt and pepper on it. And this is what I came up with. Now, a little public service announcement. This is a build that I'm still working on. I want to get some better attributes on a couple rolls. I want to get my crit chance up closer to 50. I don't mind losing a little crit damage in the process. But the way it is right now, it still hammers really hard, great survivability. A couple things to note: when you're running protection from elites, as long as you focus those purples and reds as hard as you can right off the bat, because they're the ones that are going to be still doing a lot of damage to you. Having a low tier, like if you want to run a shield, having a low tier shield like I do in this one, this shield's only a tier 2, but it will stay up a long time up against yellows, especially if I take cover, pop it out, let the regen come back on a little bit. It's not going to go down as quick as it would if I was taking full damage from elites, which makes having a lower shield and more damage on your build a little bit more viable. Now, you do lose out on crit. There's always going to be sacrifices that you have to make with certain builds, but this, because of the way Heartbreaker is structured, this particular way of running protection from elites works really well. The sacrifice that you have to make on your crit damage is not all that bad. This build will still get close to 1 million to the face and above 800,000 to the chest at full stacks with the Heartbreaker. So I mean, it's still pounding down damage, and I have a lot of survivability because I'm using that backpack, that Heartbreaker backpack, stacking that 200% bonus armor. So even with a low armor build, I still have a lot of armor as long as I'm making my shots. But as usual, you guys check out the gameplay footage. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and I will see you guys again in the build breakdown. welcome back everybody. Hope you guys enjoyed that gameplay footage, and let's dive into the build breakdown. One little thing I did forget to mention earlier in the video is the survivability against hunters. This is a great build to run in Countdown just for that, being able to stand in front of a hunter and do your thing. But starting us off with the specialization, weapon specializations, obviously going to be Technician because we are running that link laser pointer on our weapons. Our primary weapon today is obviously going to be the Kingbreaker with that perfect flatline talent, and an ACS 12 with the flatline talent coming in as the secondary. And as usual, sitting in the pistol slot, the TDI card custom. But she didn't get much use, but she always looks pretty. Starting us off with the mask, we're running the Chill Out mask, and by the way, we've only got a couple weeks, 2-3 weeks left to farm that mask before that event ends, so get out there and do some farming, get that Chill Out mask. But it is running with weapon damage and crit with 2 protection from elites mods on it. Chest pieces up next, going to be a piece of Heartbreaker, weapon damage on the core, crit hit damage on the secondary, and protection from elites mods. Now that is one that I would like to switch to crit hit chance. Holsters up next, weapon damage on the core, crit hit damage on the secondary. Another one I would like to switch to crit hit chance, although I don't know for sure if I'll do both. We'll see. Improvised knee pads up next, armor on the core, crits on the secondary, and a protection from elites mods. Mod. Gloves are up next. Third piece of Heartbreaker is going to be weapon damage on the core, crit hit damage on the secondary. That one I could for sure do a crit hit chance just to get rid of that low crit hit damage. But anyways, last piece of Heartbreaker is going to be the backpack. It's going to be weapon damage on the core, crit hit chance on the secondary, and a protection from elite mod. Now, the skills I was running today was the Crusader shield. Like I mentioned earlier, it was a tier 2 shield, so she doesn't have much beef against red and purples, but she does stand up pretty well against yellows with all that protection from elites. The other was the Revive Hive. Now, I would recommend either that or the Decoy to allow you to move around a little bit freely. Either one would work, but you guys choose what works best for you. Now we can take a look at the general stats. As you can see, I would like to get my chance a little bit closer to 50. Headshot damage is good on this build as well, along with that nice 6% armor damage. And I believe, if I remember correctly, I'm above 60%. Yeah, 61% protection from elites. So she's got plenty of survivability, folks. By all means, let us know what you think in the comments below. Please feel free to check out our other forms of social media. The links for those will be in the description below, and we will see you in the next video.